All right, so you mentioned Big 12. Let's move on to that a little bit right now. Let's talk about the Big 12. Let's talk about the schedule. Let's talk about Week 4 because they're going to be taking on Texas A&M then. I mean, talk about the way this season could shape up, especially inside the Big 12. If this is a team that's going to be making a look at a BCS championship type run, they're going to have some pretty interesting games, especially with, well, that regular championship not exactly there this year. So what do you make of it?
Well, it's really interesting because obviously OU is your favorite to win the Big 12, and A&M and Oklahoma State are kind of in that second tier. And really, like you said, it's the first Big 12 game for Oklahoma State, and if they win that, their season really hinges upon, if they go down to College Station and get a win, they have a bye the next week, and it really sets them up or puts them in a good position to run the table and get to OU in December undefeated. Now, if they don't win, A&M would obviously move on, and they've got OU and Norman. So I really think the team that wins the conference is going to kind of hinge upon that game. And it really could be interesting because I could really see A&M beating OSU in that game, and then A&M going to Norman and losing to OU, but then OU coming to Stillwater and losing to Oklahoma State. So you could have what's now become kind of infamous three-way tie in the Big 12, where, as we've seen in the last few years, you have your team that's higher ranked in the BCS move on. But yeah, it's going to be a huge game down in College Station. It's a night game. A&M isn't really prone to losing at night at home, especially that early in the season. So it should be fun, though. It should be a great game.
It's a tangled web we weave, especially this year with so many teams fleeing and so many teams saying, see you later, I'm gone. That's the way it's going to end up working. Hey, Kyle, we basically ran out of time real quickly, man. I apologize for it again, but hey, honestly, keep up the great stuff on the site because you absolutely kill it with content. Even in a dead time, you've got more stuff up there than most people that say they follow a team. So honestly, keep it up. Keep up the good work, and we'll definitely have to catch up with you very soon, all right?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We'll definitely do it again, and thank you all for having me on.
Oh, without a question, man. Honestly, guys, make sure to check out Kyle Porter's site. He does, like I said, a phenomenal job. This is the dead zone. This is the slow part of the season for everyone. But you know what? PistolsFiringBlog.com. He does a great job on that site with so much great content. He absolutely kills it with content. So make sure to check